Hello guys, welcome back to another Boom Beach video. Look at my medal count. I'm 5 medals away from hitting 1,000. And trust me, there will be another video about that. So we got NATO, we got some more diamonds, some more intel. And I think I'm going to hit my highest intel I have hit ever in a task force. So right now I'm sitting at 160 intel, and if we go back to my stats, last week I had my highest ever, which was 165. So I still have about 8 hours to try to get as much intel as I possibly can get. Now today guys, we're going to be talking about operations and our task force. Now a lot of people have been commenting saying I'm like the worst leader ever, which I kind of agree with, but more people have been commenting saying, Christian, you only show bad attacks from your task force and you're mean to your task force members. And I just want to clear some stuff up here first. I don't care if you have a bad attack in my task force. I honestly don't care, because this is a learning experience for all of us. We all have those bad attacks. What I do care about is people not following notes. If you don't follow notes, I'm going to be pretty upset, because that's like something you have to learn how to do in task forces. Now, it's always okay to like talk to your officers and co-leaders and say, well, you said this in notes, but I feel like this route is better for this pace. That's fine. And I encourage you guys to do that if you think there's a better route. But when someone just goes in and attacks and does that other route and doesn't talk about it to your task force, that's when I get a little upset, because that's just like task force basics. You have to learn to work as a team, and you can't work as a team. Now I have to say guys, I do know how to defeat a lot of bases, but I do not know the best route, so I need people that know the best route. So that's why we have some higher level operation hoppers in our task force that just hop in, do their attacks and leave, which I love. And I feel like that may be kind of like a kick in the face to some of our lower task force members. But I just want to tell you guys that I love every one of you guys, and it doesn't matter if you're super low in levels. Like obviously we're trying to get higher level members so we could hit higher operations, but it doesn't matter how low you are, you can still deal damage to a base. So I just wanted to clear some stuff up here. Lily was one of our hoppers. She had not a fail attack, and I feel like when I say the word fail, I mean, I feel like some people, like when I say the word fail, some people think, okay, it was just a really bad attack. So that's not what I mean usually when I say the word fail. What I usually mean is they didn't achieve what they wanted to achieve in the attack. So it was still, like, this attack was still an amazing attack, but she had a mistake. And so that's why I said, oh, it's a fail. But it's not a fail. This attack was amazing. She messed up a little bit, and she said that in the chat, which is totally fine. And I believe she watches my videos, and I think it's a girl because her name is Lily. Anyway, Smithy came in, and he was going for the finish, but obviously this Java base is super hard. So there's 2 routes you can take for Java. You can either park up here, which is a very hard hit, and it's even harder when there's rocket launchers down here. And that hit was hard. We did that one a long time ago, and that was like the hardest hit ever. We needed like a few of our highest task force members to hit it with AZ, so like we did it in 3 attacks, and it was a harder base than this. So I think it was still, or maybe it was certain call or curtain call. No, I believe it was still choke point. This is choke point, by the way. Look at this hot pot though. Just look how close it is to firing. So he lost a delay there, and some troops walked out, so he hops out again, and it's just not like, none of them walk out, but it was just super close. Now I want you to watch this. So Smithy is one of our higher operation attackers. So one of his troops walks out, so he gets a smoke down right before the mortars fire. Now watch what he does here. So Smithy does not have any health boost, and he thought these mines were level 22. They're actually level 20, and level 22 mines will one-shot your Zukas if you do not have a health boost. So what he does here is he saves his Zukas. So he didn't see it before, and then he's like, oh crap, he saw the mine like right about here. So watch what he does. He drops a flare back, drops an artillery on the mine, drops a flare forward, just in time before barely anything fires. Like the shock blaster took out one of his troops, but that save was just insane, guys. I loved that so much, and I laughed when I saw it. Like, I was just like, whoa, I can't believe he just pulled that off. But yes, amazing attack. They were only level 20 mines, so they would not have one-shot his troops, but he would have wounded his troops, and he would have had to drop a med kit probably. So Smithy was able to clear a very large chunk into the space, guys, and it just made it so much easier for the next member, because if you go this way, you don't clear anything. You just have to hit the HQ, which is hard, because if like I hit that HQ, if I messed up and failed the attack, then I wouldn't be able to, yeah, it's just like someone else would have to be like equally, have like the same energy as me, so they would have to do like a super boost to hit that, to hit it the same way I did. So it's a very hard hit if you go the other way, because if you mess up, it's going to be harder for the next person, because they have to do what you did. But if you clear a path to the HQ, then it makes it easy, because if you fail, you still cleared a path for the next person, if you guys know what I mean. It's a lot easier when you're like in a task force that has a bunch of good AZ players. I'm talking about like 30 good AZ players. Like, I'm not even I wouldn't even consider myself a very good AZ player. Like, the last like 5 ops I had AZ fails, and I was on like I wasn't on super boost, but I just had so many AZ fails recently, so it just helped. You'll see my attack later. I was able to solo Commodore. I was able to hit Commodore and solo it, so that was a good attack. And I feel like people also say, oh, Christian, you're mean to your task force because you don't show the attacks. You guys don't realize that if I show every single attack, I'm never gonna get through the op. I can't show you every single attack. That'd be like a 35-minute video, which is way too much for YouTube. And some people might even enjoy that, but I don't feel like 35-minute videos is the best for this channel. But anyway, it's still cool, guys. I love this task force, and you guys have to realize I'm not trying to be mean to my members. I'm not. I'm just trying to like, when I point stuff out, I'm trying to help you, so next time you don't make the same mistake if you made a mistake, if you guys know what I mean. And I hope that makes sense. I've just been getting so many comments saying, Christian, you're like the meanest task force leader ever. And I don't know where they're coming from. Everyone's coming from something different. And I feel like most of the time they say you only show the fails. You only show like my fails. And I'm not going to show you like 5 ops ago, like when this guy hit this op. Like, I show you 1 op at a time. I'm not going to show you like the best out of 5 ops. Because I don't feel like that's the best way to go about it, because most of the time it's the same people that have good attacks. I'm not saying every time, but most of the time. If that makes any sense to you, I hope it does. I'm just trying to clear some stuff up so people will stop saying I'm like the worst task force leader ever. And by the way, guys, I am hosting my intel competition, and we are kicking some lower level members and anyone who doesn't attack. That's another thing. People think I'm a bad leader because I kick people who don't attack. Like, what? Like, you're in a task force to hit ops. That's like the main reason why you're in a task force. We are your team, and that's why you should, like, I'm not being mean to kick people, but yeah, it's a little messed up. By the way, look at this glitch I found. If you tap on the name, it only works during a replay, but it says player tag 0. So if you guys ever want to know what base has a player tag of 0, it's all operation bases. They're all the same. So yeah, pretty cool. So I hope I cleared some stuff up. We're not going to show you the rest of that attack because those cannons just fried, and I'm just trying to get through all of these attacks again. Like, we didn't finish the op yet. There's still some stuff left we have to hit. So yeah, so this guy's name is Sky. He's he's a pretty good AZ player. I mean, he's not like amazing, but who is amazing in the reject task force? I mean, wall of rejects. So yeah, he spends a lot of energy just clearing the base, making it easier for the next person, which is a good hit. You can see here that he pretty much, like, one more artillery would take down all of those mortars. So yeah, I woke up today and we were wrecking this operation. Like, I was not expecting to beat this operation, but we are just destroying this operation, which is awesome. Thank you guys. So yeah, this guy, I think he's new or a hopper. I don't know, honestly. Like, most of these players are like Australian, so they come on when I go off to bed, so I never get to interact with most of these players, so it's just kind of weird. So far we have not finished off any base yet, so I guess some people might have been a little worried, but yeah, Johnny Awesome, he's one of our members that has been in this task force for a while. Like one of our oldest. Like, there's Andy, and then Johnny. I believe Johnny. Was that Johnny Cash? We have like 2 Johnnies, I think. So, anyway, we have a lot of members that have been in this task force for ages. Some of them have like 80 operation hits, which means they've been in the task force for like 100 days. Because we don't start an operation every single day. Well, I mean, now we are, but in the past we haven't. So, yeah, I think he's been in here for a while. Adam. So yeah, I'm showing you like the very first operation hits, because I don't think I'll have time to show you every operation hit. So yeah, sorry if I can't get to you again, guys. I'm sorry. I want to show you every operation hit, and if I was in like a 25-man task force, I would be able to show you every operation hit, which would be cool, but I'm not, so just have to get over it. So here we go. This is our first finish. Dude came in and destroyed Taper. So, yeah. There's, like, people that can solo these bases. And again, that's, like, what I've been talking about. Like, if we had players that could solo these high bases, then there'd be no need for this task force. I hate that it gives me 2 notifications. Yeah, my task force is definitely not the best AZ task force, but we do have some very good AZ members, and I just want to say thank you. But most of them are actually just in my task force, just to gain their power powder back, and then they jump back to my main task force where they hit like dead end and massive attack every day. So just cool guys, just having a lot of fun on this task force. And I hope you guys are also. Honestly, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying these task force videos as much as I am. I love making these task force videos. These task force videos are so much fun to make. So he actually cleared a major clump. And if that one boomkin was down, he could have easily finished. But yes, good job, man. That was a very nice hit. Very nice clear. So Gator came in. He's one of our, what did it say, like level 41? He was able to finish just going off the same path. Just a nice, solid hit. I don't know why he's using smoke. Yeah. So nice hit, man. Every one of these guys that followed the notes, it's a good hit. Like, you tried and you learned something. Hopefully, you learned something if you failed. And yeah, so that's all I honestly care about. Just like you trying your best. So look what he did here. Now, I went kind of fast, but the way he did it, he dropped one Scorcher, and he made it so that Scorcher got wounded. So it would follow, the medics would follow that one Scorcher. So the medics are actually up here. I don't know if this was the best combination to take this out. Definitely not the best combination. Because if he came in with like, I'll tell you right now, that boom cannon, it's gonna be the issue. Tanks just aren't very good in operations because they just don't deal a lot of damage. There are some bases that Skank is like the best combination you can use, but usually it's not really the best combination. So this is a very hard hit. You gotta have boosted gumbo energy or just like super good AZ skills. So Kalen is Kalen, one of those. I think it's Kalen. He or she, is that a guy's name or a girl's name? Yeah, they hit the operation and completely destroyed this back part, thanks to Smithy's attack, and just a solid part here. And now, like, the next attack should have been a finish, but he just drops a medkit for fun, which is super cool. But we're just able to deal a bunch of damage to that base. And now the next attack should have been an op or a finish. I don't know why Lucas was going in. He's like a lowest leveled member. So this is going to be a pretty fun attack to watch. If he can get back there, that would be a success. Like, just if he could get to the back without dying, that would be a success. So this, oh gosh, his flare ran out. Okay, that's one of the reasons why a lower level member without max flares shouldn't be really trying these ops. I mean, trying these high level Zuka. And he ran out of smoke, so energy. I mean, so yeah, you just have to be aware of your smoke timing. That's pretty much it. But nice hit. I mean, you're learning, which is nice. I don't know what Mingus was doing. Oh, he tried to. Oh, Mingus. No. He tried to take it out with Gumbo Energy. Oh, Mingus, that was a no. See, that's the type of attacks that I don't like. Like, I'm okay. I'm all for like people trying to take out bases with Gumbo Energy, but you gotta know your limits. You gotta know like how much you can take down with Gumbo Energy. Like, I can take down with a full boost like 120,000 off the HQ. You just gotta know this. And we've had this problem in the past. Like, I'll say Gumbo Energy Core when it's like 60,000 HP. And I only expect people that know they can take it down to attack it. But it's all good. I mean, now that he's had that, hopefully he won't do that again in the future. That's the whole point of learning. It's all about that learning experience. And I know it's hard to believe, guys, but I used to suck with AZ. Like, when I was back in Redemption, every single attack I did was a fail. So that was a very nice finish by Anakin Skywalker, guys. Just using the Force to finish that base. Dimitri coming in. So yeah, like, if you guys go back and watch like my biggest op fail when I was back in the rejects, it was a long time ago. I watched one the other day. It was insane, like how bad of an attack it was. It was just so bad. So yeah, he was able to clear a parking spot. So good job, man. And he was also able to take down those shields. So that was a very nice attack. We're not going to watch it. Just sit and park. Very nice attack. Able to clear it up. Now it should have been a finish. Because there's literally like nothing hitting. Well, okay, the mortars are still there, which is kind of an issue. I don't know how he went about it. He was able to find a spot, but yeah. So again, like, I'll say like AZ to finish or something, and people just don't like scout the base out ahead of time and like figure out the ranges. Like, that's the best thing you can do with AZ, to look at the base ahead of time and say, okay, if I park right above where those other buildings are and right out of range of this boom cannon, I can get a nice easy park. That way you're not wasting energy re-flaring or anything like that. That's just a tip I learned. You always have to scout. So Pirate King is one of our hoppers, I think he's a hopper. I don't know if he's staying for sure, but yes, he's our like he's super good at operations. He's like drive and Tika, maybe not Tika level good, but like drive level good, skill wise. So yes, nice hit by him. Definitely, I don't know if it's Tika level good. Tika would be able to solo this base, and I actually looked at like how to solo this base because I wanted to try to solo it because this is a hard base. I soloed Commodore instead, which I don't know if it helped or not, but so yeah, Tika, I mean, I don't know if this base is a possible solo with Flame here. Like, usually it's mortars, and if it was mortars, I would have tried and attempted to solo. I don't know if I would be able to do it, but I would have definitely attempted to solo here if they were mortars, but they're not mortars. So look, very nice hit, very nice hit. Look how much he cleared, just so much for the next person. That rocket launcher was big. So then I came in, this was this morning, and I decided to solo Commodore because it's a hard base to solo. I mean, you may not think it is. Actually, it's a pretty easy solo if you have the Gumbo energy, because you gotta take out all of these mines, and then you have to like smoke all the way. Like there's no spots where you don't need to smoke. So like the rocket launchers are in range like right about here. So here's where you have to drop your first smoke, and you smoke all the way to the back here. So it's a pretty easy solo, I would say, but it's not easy on your Gumbo energy. You gotta have enough Gumbo energy if you want to solo it. So there's also an alternate way you can do this, and I saw this by watching Carnage's video. Basically, you drop like Hookah over here, or Karifa, and you just drop critters in the back here. First, you have to take out all of these boom cannons, but that takes out a lot of Gumbo energy, and you definitely need to boost your Gumbo energy. But anyway, I just decided to do this this way because I know I can take it out. Actually, I didn't know. I was kind of nervous because I said I have fails. I'm a human. I still have fails. So I like showing you guys my fails, because it's like just to show you guys that I'm not like as good as some of you guys think I am. And I don't know if anyone thinks I'm good, but you know what I'm saying, guys. So nope, no, it's not. I get it's kick. It's kick. It's it. It's it. Came in and destroyed this base with tank medic. And that's only because the HQ didn't have too much HP, probably only like 400,000. And he has medics, so some of his. Oh, is he just clearing the base? I think he wanted to clear it a little bit. Yeah, just clearing the base a little bit, just for a nice easy park. So good job, man. Able to finish. That was a pretty easy finish, though. If you just brought in easy. But anyway, M-Dog attacked Callisto, and I think I'll actually show you guys every single attack up to this point. Now granted, we haven't beaten this op yet, so hopefully we can beat this op. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. It's going to be a very hard op, because some of these attacks here just not following the notes. Again, not following the notes. So watch what happens here. This is pretty funny, honestly. You gotta shock launchers if you have, even if you have Zukas, cause boom, boom, all dead, one shot. It's kind of funny to watch, honestly. But yeah, I said they're gonna get one shot off before. Yeah, they're gonna get one. The Zukas are always gonna get one shot off before the shock launchers fire. But anyway, General Zod comes in, one of our OG members, and what I said in the notes, guys, was take down like this right hand side, and then Gumbo energy the shock launchers. People don't seem to get what Gumbo energy means. And again, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to tell you guys to read notes, because that's what the note said. But anyway, he's one of our co-leaders, so I don't know if that makes a difference. Still doesn't really give you an excuse to not follow notes, because like it's a hard hit. If you want to take down 4 shock launchers, it's a very, very hard hit to try to hit them all. So yeah, just reading notes is necessary to beating these ops, because some people will look at this base and say, okay, well, I can't take down those with Gumbo energy, but you have to think about the next attack. 2 attacks. These shock launchers have like 90,000 HP, by the way, or like 80,000. You have to think about the next attack. Always think about the next attack. If you wound those shock launchers to half health, then the next person can finish them. So yes, you may not be able to take down the shock launchers yourself, but if you wound them, the next person can finish. So what I'm trying to do here, what I was trying to do in the notes, was clear this whole section here, so someone can come in with Hookah and hit this from the back. I was going to attack on Jimmy's account. And once we get to the 2-hour mark, I will attack on Jimmy's account, and I will clear this side, hopefully. Hopefully I'll be able to clear it. So yeah. He was able to actually, I believe he took down the Doom Cannon. Or no, he took down some mortars, which helped. But as soon as those shock launchers come in range, you just get fried. It's hard. It's a hard hit. Anyway, King Smoke Loud 75. He actually left the task force after this attack. Anyway, he cleared the Doom Cannon, which helps because the Doom Cannon does do splash. And you know what? I originally said like AZ, but that's fine. He was able to clear a Doom Cannon, but oh well. Anyway, that's how we are so far. I'll scout it. I'll show you guys. This is a long video, by the way, and I said I didn't want to make these long videos, but anyway. Yes, this is what the op looks like. And I'm gonna attack on Jimmy's account soon. But anyway, this is what the base looks like. It's a hard base. It's a pretty hard base. If those shock launchers were just down, I think I could finish off the base with Jimmy's account. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like as always. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.